Good morning and welcome to Way Back Wednesday at the Pool Room. My name is Dale and today we're going to review Pachyrhinosaurus. Pachyrhinosaurus, well, I've got two to review, but first we're going to review the first Pachyrhinosaurus that came out from Mattel. First came out wrongly named Sinoceratops back in 2018 under the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom banner. The price point size for this particular one was Roarivores, which meant it came with a movement and sounds as the play features. So we press the button on the back here and we get this nodding head and the roar that you can hear. I'll get into the sculpts a little bit later because that's pretty cool. But for those people tracking these on their app, on their phone, there's a little scan code on the bottom of the foot of this particular beastie. We got some manual head movement as well, which is pretty nice. But other than that, it's just a pretty good looking beast. We also have the new one. Actually, I'll move this one out of the way. We have a new Pachyrhinosaurus. This one was released this year, 2024, under the Jurassic World Chaos Theory Epic Evolution banner. The price point is now called Wild Roar, and it still includes a movement and a new roar sound, which is pretty cool, and is instead of a button, they now use a wheel, which I really like. Okay, right. Okay. And this one, sorry, I do apologise. Instead of the scan code under the foot, uses the skin tag, which is a cool little feature. There you go. Right, so Pachyrhinosaurus, actually I'll bring out both of them just into shot because they're both so beautiful. Pachyrhinosaurus means thick-nosed lizard. It lived in the Cretaceous in North America. There's been three types of Pachyrhinosaurus discovered so far. Canadensis, which was found in Alberta, Canada in 1946. That's the type species. Locustae and Paratorum are the other two species. Locustae was said to have unicorn horns. So this is why I've got both of them out at the moment, because they are actually got two different sculpts. The sculptors at Mattel have given us two different Pachyrhinosaurus from the difference in the 2018 and 2024 version. And there's three species, and there's actually differences in the species, and the differences in the sculpt kind of fit in, so we can keep both of them in our collection. So back to the Locustae. The Locustae was said to have unicorn horns, so this one being in with the sculpts, get my finger out of the way, with the sculpting of the head, it does have these unicorn horns on it. So based on that, in my collection, this one's going to be the Locustae. The Canadensis didn't, so this new Pachyrhinosaurus can be my Canadensis type, and Paratorum was thought to have none of these backwards facing horns on the frill. So poor old Paratorum is going to get scrapped as for having a name on my shelf, but that's okay. Locustae was found in a bone bed containing adult and young, so we can expect that Pachyrhinosaurus travelled in herds and cared for their young as well. The size of the dinosaur was around about 6 to 8 metres and 3 to 4 tonne. I haven't brought Robert Muldoon out this time because he's a little out of scale. I think these guys should have been a lot bigger. than what they are as a toy if you're going to scale them up with humans from the Hammond collection. So yeah, we'll leave that out. 6 to 8 meters and 3 to 4 ton in weight. They were herbivorous. They ate plants rather than any meats at all. They had a beak and dental batteries for stripping leaves from plants. Those teeth also were replaced quite often. So they're not like yours and my teeth. They were replaced every few weeks. So because of that, when they're stripping plants from their twigs and leaves, they would have worn them down quite quickly. So the dental batteries were replaced quite often. They lived alongside other dinosaurs that you can have in your Mattel dinosaur collection. Things like Edmontosaurus, Troodon, and Albertosaurus. That would have been a bit scary hanging around with Albertosaurus. They were found with Edmontosaurus in bone beds as well, so maybe we can imagine that they travelled together in herds. These make a great inclusion to your dinosaur collection. It's always nice to add a ceratopsian, and the sculpt differences, letting us have other Pachyrhinosaurus species is absolutely magic. Next week, I'll be reviewing a Pachyrhinosaurus, so make sure you check in next week. Press the like and subscribe button and the alerts tab so you don't miss a thing. I also do vintage Star Wars content on the weekend, so if you're interested in that, check in on the weekend as well. Until next time, whatever it is you collect, enjoy collecting. And if it's really cool, straight to the pool room. Take care, guys.